Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the Pokemon ROTM 12 Let's Play here of Pokemon Black on the Heavy Basics channel. We're Route 4 and we not only do we just pick up an X accuracy, but we just found a freaking Scraggy. Oh yay. We already have one of those. Anyway, for a lot of people this is the big route where you need to level up. So normally you could just walk through, move on to the next town, just like that. But we're going to explore this place instead. Now, a technique to avoid the incursion of sand is because you just go through normally. Now, this fisherman here on this route is important because he has two Pokemon that are crucial for leveling up. This is a Basculin. This is new, by the way. Basculin are fully capable of they're single Pokemon. They have a high amount of EXP. And they're also water type, which means they're awfully shit, so let's see what you mean. A lot of special defensive weaknesses and a lot of experience as well. So let's swap around with our next choice. I think we'll be I don't know what I'm going to pick because this is basically a huge boost of evolution. So I decided to pick Dewott instead. Dewott. Yeah. Basically, here this is, as I mentioned, this is the shortest video in the game. Yes, it is. Also, to tell you the truth, Dewott does not learn about Vacuum Wave. It's just missing a couple of moves, and I'm pretty sure that Samurott would benefit if it learned, say, frickin' Focus Blast, because it would allow him to take down Steels. But I guess not, as the term goes as well. So let's just pick up the way we get with another fisherman here. He'll be calling it Victory. I highly doubt that. Then again, this computer is slow as shit. He has 4 Pokemon, which is pretty important, so let's level up our... Now, Rock Flying is a horrible typing to choose against water types, which you've noticed that Archen here is weak to Priority. And there's only one Priority move in water, Aqua Jet. But thank goodness it hasn't struck the... hasn't struck that. So, let's see. Do we keep him or do we swap out? Now we swap out to Zorua, our little fox Pokemon. Yeah. You know, it kind of looks like Chibikari for some strange reason. Well, it just looks weird. Then again, I did call it Kayla, so... Of course, Zorua doesn't... Well, Chibikari has Hailfire. Zorua has Dark Pulse. And gets hurt easily in the storms. Zorua is, as you notice, is 5 levels closer to his evolution level at level 30. And in my actual game right now that I'm bulking up into stock footage, trust me, there's a lot of stock footage coming up, and it's all important, so... Just wondering, should I send out my... what do I send out? I send out my Servine. What a long bloody thing. See, Servine can actually beat this thing quite easily, using its Vine Web. Which is kind of important here. Anyway, that's the end of that. Battle over, victories is all done, let's move on. Now, if you notice, we was given the dowsing machine in the prior town. We didn't have time to use it prior, so there are a lot of hidden items. One of the big tips you should do for every route is always have the dowsing machine on it. It will allow you to find hidden items. Very crucially, you can actually find some key items hidden around here now. Our objective is to go straight to the Desert the Desert Resort, which is basically what we're going to be going to get our new member of the team. Yes, we will be getting a brand new member in the Desert Colossus. Just going to give you a little heads up of which one you're going to be getting, because there's at least 3 to 4 Pokemon in that area that we can actually pick up. So I'm going to let you guys decide. Unfortunately, you have this person that's out of touch with the area. Yes, pretty much a parasol lady with 2 temples. At 18, which is a shit level, you should be disappointed. Yes, very, very disappointed. Anyway, let's carry on. First off, Shockwave. Sends it flying, hurts it a lot. Oh, don't worry, there'll be a decent move coming up for for Blitzle, at least. I think, yeah. If I haven't got it already. Notice Tim Pole is this woman's preferred choice. Just water, but then it evolves into a water ground type. And here's the other move I was talking about, Spark. Pretty much basing it on two areas is not good. One, they're both kind of terrible moves. Two, they kind of suck. Well, Spark and Shockwave suck. Thunderbolt does not suck. Trust me. Neither does Volt Tackle. If this thing does actually learn Volt Tackle. Which is kind of stupid, really. Alright then. Picking up a Hyper Potion, as you can see through items. We picked up an Ultra Ball, I think. We picked up a Hyper Potion and a Great Ball. Save temporarily because this is a difficult area. As I mentioned before, you can actually get 2 HMs here, which you could crucially need for your next gym battle. And of course it's the evening, which means we have to swap. Kind of, anyway. Talk to this construction worker. Was it? Basically, yeah. Here's the important cool thing. They're building a highway in the desert. How cool is that? Anyway, here's a Roger Roller, level 17. I use Dewott. Okay, start off with a water pop vacuum wave, which is priority. Triggers it sturdy, which is kind of good. Of course, slaps it with mud slap, which is not very good. If it wasn't a physical move, it would actually be useful. Fortunately for this thing, it's, well, sucky. Let's swap out. A little bit of experience here and there. Buffet. Roger Roller again. I believe I'll be swapping out to my Servine. Yes, I do. Servine takes on Roger Roller. Now, of course, I don't have much moves to go with on my Servine, except Fine Whip, Leaf Storm. Yeah, Sand Attack does not help one's accuracy, as everyone knows. Yep. This is gonna turn into one of those, isn't it? Stupid fucking Sandstorm. Yeah, F you, Roger Roller. Roger that. So, now we have Timber as pure fighting type. Of course, I do have a, of course, if you noticed in the pure, I did evolve my Timber to fully evolve. But we haven't seen it yet, because he's not a member of the team, like everything else. Of course, I'm giving my Pignite, who is the bulk member of the squad, all the work. And see, his stab attack of flame charge actually helps win this battle. Quite simply, really. A lot simple. Now, using the, swapping members out a bit, because I'm pretty sure don't need much. So, right here, we got another one. Yep, we kind of do. So, another trainer battle here. I'm a macho worker. I'll bring you down with style. The other you'll be bringing down is the pounds, fat boy. Timber, his one and only Pokemon choice, Shelby. I send up my rock flying type, Archen. I better be good with this one because he in theory could hurt me. Although Wing Attack is a very powerful attack at this point. Of course, he does learn a better move when in about a few levels time, so don't be too impatient. So, here we can, using the rock dowsing machine, you find a burn heal, and here you'll find an ether. Yes, and there's the reason we came onto the lower part of this route. So let's swap around. Let's get a let's get the repel up, shall we? Repels are very useful if you don't want to encounter wild Pokemon. And at TM41 is Torment. Much like what I'm going through right now. Pure fucking hell. Torment, of course, prevents successive moves from being used. So, this is kind of useful in in-game reasons because you don't want to be abusing. So, going in here, you'll find the guy to heal you out, which is perfect if you want to do some training, etc., etc. I think what we're doing now is that we're going to be heading all the way over here to the upper part of Route 24, which I couldn't show before in the Japanese version, which was been cancelled, etc, 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 because I kind of wanted to focus on this version a lot better. So now let's focus on the last 10 minutes of the game. So, let's start off with our trainer battles here. First off, we have this guy here, a backpacker in the wrong fucking place. Seriously, wrong place. Jesus Christ. Anyway, he's sent to the Darumaka. Yeah, I don't like Darumaka. Fine. Darmanian sucks. But of course, I have my rock type. Throw a rock. Actually, technically, I could just throw a flying. Well, yeah, as just I mentioned, because Darumakas are flimsy as hell. Good news is level 26 for my bird type, which is the first one. Picking up a bird heel right next to him is kind of simple as well. There's at least a couple of more trainers on this route you may want to keep an eye on. We're going to be using them to full effect. She's the next trainer though, and she'll have a Pokemon too. First, her choice of her Pokemon choice is a Cottony. Really, Cottony? Why? This is the wrong place for a Cottony. This is the absolute worst place for a Cottony. People do not realize it. How? Except it has priority status moves. And I just got stunned. And I'm just about to use my Flame Charge. Yeah. I can see where this is going. Sucking right now. Alright, let's see if I can actually get Cotton Spore, which reduces speed. For 2 levels. I smack it with Pursuit, killing it off. And that's the end of that. Of course it is. Now, we move on to our next part. Go over here, pick up this item, which is a nether. Very important, there's a lot of items here. Indeed there is. There's another trainer here. We could use her to level up our, no one cares! And such. Right, you'll have a Petal. If you haven't, if you managed to get if you haven't got the items yet for black and white, or if you haven't traded for 2 versions yet, then this version kind of sucks for you. So, if you haven't initiated the trade in town back at Nacian City, fortunately, Petulant, as awesome as it is, it's kind of flimsy, so it dies in level 26 Blitzle. We're almost there to his evolution. Just 1 more level. I don't like saying spoilers much, but unfortunately, I didn't have a chance to swap my Pokemon around. So, let's get going, shall we, with our next choice, which is this Backpacker Waylon. More like Phelan. Blitzle. It's Blitzle versus Blitzle time. This is going to be exciting, isn't it, folks? Yeah, no. Fortunately, what this is basically as is because there's 2 reasons. 1, they both have Lightning Rod, which actually absorbs electric attacks, so Spark and Shockwave are out. I'm paralyzed, so he's fucking quick. Let's try some. Echo gives me, idiot, this just gives me the boost. And I'm still paralyzed, which means it's not going well for me at all, actually. Terrible. Let's see if I can get rid of that. Use the paralyzed heal, recover it, and of course it's just gonna give me another charge. No, it actually gives it its own charge. What charge basically does, it increases electric power, but also, since Gen 4, gives you a special defense boost. Just the 1 special defense boost, kinda not good. So, let's give myself a flame charge and whack this guy, which does a lot of damage considering the amount of EVs I influenced onto this thing. And he'll have his own flame charge. Lame! Yeah, lame. That didn't do much at all, did it? No, not really. Let's see. Pursuit. Taken out. And that's the end of that. Yes, it is the end of that. So, let's swap around. Pick up this super potion. Right next to him. Seriously? There is not much. And in the top right corner of the region, Hyper Potion. Starting to pick up Hyper Potions left and bloody right now. Let's swap around, shall we? Swap around is important because we still have more things to do. Impressive shot of the highway there, and another Packpacker with a Pedove. Don't trust me, he'll have a Pedove, I'll just show you. Take a look. Backpacker Jerome, he'll have a Pedove, see? Told you. Told you. This is just basically crap. Archen. My rock type, which actually would benefit from this area. So, let's give it... After it gives me a quick attack, which doesn't really do much. Ancient Power. So the Fatal Pro Pegs. That's the end of that, certainly. Indeed, that is the end of that. Let's swap that. Let's go back. Let's swap around to our Zorua. If you notice, I've been using 3 Pokemon this entire time, haven't I? Apart from the lower route, which we did against that fish, those 2 fishermen. As I mentioned, all experience is important, even if you're not good enough. So, a trainer will fight. Yeah, I highly doubt that somehow. I really do. So anyway, Roger Roller comes out, and here comes my Archen. Ah, but you may notice a few things. It is my Zorua. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Archen does learn Dump Pulse. Keeps it, but I think it's going to flinch. Indeed. Yeah, now you definitely know the reason why I don't like using freaking Zorua in this area. Although surprisingly, about the amount of... Right. Bollocks aside, let's carry on with Timber. Yeah. This should be good. Extra Sensory. Using Bide is not the best move to choose from, game. It just makes you look stupid. See? Extra super effective. Take that, you swine. And that's the end of that. Alright, so we're nearly done with this route. 1 more trainer battle. Should do it. And I reckon we're sorted. So basically it's a construction project. So he'll have only 1 Pokemon. It's a Timber, predictable and boring. Here comes my real Archer-Watcher. No, actually it's my Zorua still. He just needs to do a little leveling up. Yep, that's the end of that. So level 26 Zorua getting close to its crucial evolution, which is really important. Now, I couldn't show this in the Japanese version back on my Let's Play Terrace channel right before I abandoned it. And I'm probably going to abandon the channel too, and actually I'm thinking about it. Man, I should probably actually start putting quick Let's Plays on the LP Terrace channel. And this is TM28 Dig. Very important, this move. Very powerful too. It is an 80 power move that was once used past the highway. Now we're at the Desert Resort. Now the reason why we're at the Desert Resort, it's kind of simple. We're here to pick up a new Pokemon as well as a fossil. So we go through this one and we enter the creepy sounding music. Talk to the surgeon here, and you'll have to instigate a battle. But when you do beat him, as you probably may notice, he'll have a Pokemon which you haven't seen yet. This is a Solasis. Looks awesome, doesn't it? I know for a fact that we may be catching one in the near future. Just because I need that pure power psychicness. Not to mention this fully evolved form is one of the most impressive Pokemon I've ever seen. So basically what we're going to be doing is reducing its defense. And it's not much because I know it's weak as hell, but it has 100 and bloody 100. It has a lot of health. So once we beat it, now we heal our Pokemon. And now that concludes the Route 4 extravaganza. In the next part, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be exploring the entirety of Desert Resort, so we don't have to do it later. As for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all in the near future. Peace.